Philadelphia Eagles fans, y'all got one. Yes, sir, man. I ain't done yet. I got some more games to try to slide through, man. As we all know, the Chicago Bears have absolutely destroyed the Cowboys, man. Got Adam, man. They got Adam. Caleb Williams finally has stepped up. 19 for 28, almost 300 yards, 298 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was not sacked. They kept him clean the whole game. Um, he also got busy on the ground a couple times. They really didn't run the ball well, man. They were held to under 100 yards rushing. So that win was largely on Caleb Williams' arm. I mean, it was. DeAndre Swift couldn't get going. Kyle Mahogany couldn't get going. Um, Kyle Mahogany was had 6 carries for 16 yards in the game. DeAndre Swift had 13 carries for 33 yards. Um, you know, the defense had a little bit of problems with stopping the run. They had over Miles Sanders had 9 carries for the Cowboys for 41 yards. Javonte Williams had 10 carries for 76 yards. Dak Prescott had 2 interceptions in that game. The Bears defense stepped up. They played a really good, well-rounded team game. The Bears got literally everything they need to be successful for years on out. They just do. I gotta say that it feels a lot better to see the Bears get a win like this. It gives some hope to the NFL. It feels better with me being a Steelers fan when you see the Bears, the Chicago Bears, the team out of Chicago up north, ready to compete in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like it just does. And like in the South, you want to see the Dolphins be one of them teams that's ready to compete. If you know what I mean, like, and I don't think they there yet, but the Bears, I thought that they would be a lot better than what they had come out the first 2 games and shown. I honestly did. I mean, when I'm talking about us playing the NFC North, I'm thinking like, oh man, the Bears is. We got to see the Bears, Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions in the same year. Man, you got Luther Burton. He stepped up big. All 3 of his targets, he caught 101 yards, 1 touchdown. Roma Dunze opened it up for him. 3 receptions. He had 7 targets in the game, had 62 yards, and he had a tutty. DeAndre Swift, he did some things that he couldn't do in a running game, but I think he had a well-balanced game. And he got a little bit busy. They got Colston Loveland with a catch. He had 3 targets, tried to get him some more. You know how that go. DJ Moore. And when you got playing unselfish ball, I mean, DJ Moore had 5 targets, but he had 4 receptions, 21 yards. Cole Kmet had a target and a catch. When you got those guys like Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, those veterans, and not really, how should I put this? When you got those veteran guys not crying about getting the ball as much as touching the ball and spreading the ball around the way that he did, and the way that Ben Johnson orchestrated this offense to help Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams execute in the way that he did. This is a very dangerous Bears team. Like we all thought. I think this is the way we thought the Bears would come out from the jump. I mean, I don't know if I'm speaking. I know I'm speaking for myself at the moment, but I can almost imagine a lot of people out there that know the game, and I'm sure Bears fans like, oh yeah, we all knew that. But look, for me, looking at the game and the pieces that they brought in, and these young guys, these young receivers they have, let's just call it like, I mean, Colston Loveland was arguably one of the best tight ends in college football from Michigan a year ago. Really, DJ Moore has been one of the most consistent wide receivers in the NFL for the past 4 or 5 years. Clutch, right? Roman Dunze out of LSU. He was a lot of people say Malik Neighbors was the first, but I mean, Roman Dunze was just as good out of in LSU. One of the best tight ends in college football at the time, for sure. with him and Malik Neighbors. Luther Burton, outstanding talent at wide receiver, was playing out at Missouri. I think his last season made him help him slip in the draft, but the season before that he was cooking most definitely, but one of the best route runners. I think this is good for the Chicago Bears, man. So shout out to Cliff, man, because y'all, you deserve it, dog. You deserve to be happy with this team, man, in the way that this team is. I'm glad to see Tremaine Edmonds, middle linebacker, leading the team in tackles with 15 total tackles, 6 solos, just being active and being everywhere. That is the way that this team has to play. They got the pieces, man. They got the pieces. Everybody thought that the Bears was going to come out and immediately make an impact in this game. Not only did Tremaine Edmonds, like, how you got the linebacker leading tackles and he got both picks. Like, come on, 2 picks, man. He's one of the, like, I'm telling you, Edmonds and the Colts linebacker. How could I forget his name, man? That's disrespectful. Colts fans, don't get mad at me, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He's a beast, man. He's an absolute beast, dog. Absolute beast. I can't forget my man's name because he be balling, dog. Like, he honestly blew me away. I don't know if y'all even got it. I know y'all got him, man. But what's his name? Is it Franklin? I want to say no. I want to say Franklin, but I think it might be them. I don't know. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. Beast mode. Y'all got it. So it is what it is, man. When it come down to it, to talk about just quick going through the games. I talked about the Colts beating up the Titans the way they did. Shout out to them, man. Great defense. They got a good defense. Good team, good running game, and everything. That's a good this team. They're great, man. They doing good. Daniel Jones is managing the game the way that he should, and he's looking good. The Bengals are looking like hot garbage. I'll be concerned right now if I'm a Bengals fan. When Joe Burrow goes out of that offense, it just, you can tell it's night and day. It's night and day. Especially when you're playing outside of the division. Now when the division games come, it probably look a lot better, of course. But y'all, when you just play the way that y'all played the Vikings, getting beat 48-10, that's embarrassing. It is. And it just is. The Steelers, of course, yeah, I mean, I'll talk about them in a minute here. Got a whole video just to talk about my Steelers. The Jets and the Buccaneers. Tyrod Taylor got that offense looking like something else, man. Being able to score 21 points in the fourth quarter is amazing. Tyrod Taylor, man, he still got something, bro. He still got something. The Buccaneers, man, start off 3-0, looking like they're gonna be the best in the NFC South right now. They win that game 29-27. Watch the Commanders handle business out there with the Las Vegas Raiders, 41-24. They moved to 2-1. The Raiders fall to 1-2. The Atlanta Falcons being shut out, man. They got shut out against the Panthers, man. Oh, wow. And it's not at all because of Bryce Young at all. He only had 121 yards, but sometimes that's all it may take. That's all it may take, man. Just manage the game, do what you can do. Gotta take care of the ball, and that's all he did. And no, it's not a sexy statistical game, but just sometimes what you got to do, lean on it. It's a team game, man. It's a team game. That's all. Some people might want to look the other way, but and look a certain way, but look, and they still was able to beat the Falcons 30-0. The week before, the Falcons were looking like world beaters, getting all kinds of sacks in the game. The Jaguars beat the Texans. Are people really panicking on CJ Stroud right now? The Jaguars start off 2-1, 2-0 at home. Trevor Lawrence, 20 for 40, 50%, threw a pick, no touchdowns, 222 yards, got sacked twice in the game. CJ Stroud was 25 for 38, 204 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks in the game. Both teams were held under 100 yards rushing in the game. Nico Collins had 100 yards receiving and a touchdown. Did his thing. A lot of guys got the ball spread around. Travis Hunter had 2 targets. He had 1 catch for 21 yards in the game. Parker Washington had 4 for 34. Brian Thomas Jr. had 255. Brent Strange had 6 receptions for 61 yards. They got some guys, man. I like Bashol Tootin. He had a touchdown. Trevor Etienne had a touchdown. They got some backs down there at Jacksonville. But their defense stepped up in a major way, man. Their defense did their thing. They did. Jordan Lewis had a pick. And Antonio Johnson had a pick. Both had picks in that game. A lot of people say that CJ Stroud don't got it. He got it. There is such thing as a sophomore slump, but I think a lot of guys, when that shell coverage is coming and they disguising it and just sitting in zones, they're struggling with that for some reason. But you got to get better at that in the NFL at that level. But the Jaguars pull it off, 17-10 at home, man. That's looking crazy. The Broncos dropped to 1-2, man, on the road right now. And I don't think it's time to panic for the Broncos. I still think the Broncos are a good, solid team. Honestly, do. People say that the book is out on Bo Nix. He took care of the ball. He manages the game perfectly. He was 14 for 25 in the game. 153 yards and 1 touchdown. No, he didn't win the game, but he didn't lose it neither. You know what I'm saying? He really didn't. J.K. Dobbins had 11 carries for 83 yards and a touchdown. Omarion Hampton just 19 carries, 70 yards and a touchdown. Justin Herbert threw 47 times in the game, 28 for 47, 300 yards, had an interception, and he had 1 touchdown. Spread the ball around, I guess. Had some incompletions, missed some guys. Trey Harris couldn't connect with him, couldn't connect with Tucker Fisk. He couldn't connect with Tyler Conklin, but he hit Ladd McConkey. He had 7 targets for 4 receptions. Rondo Gatson has 7 targets, 5 receptions, 46 yards. Marion Hampton got involved in the game from a short yardages. Keenan Allen came through clutch. He had 11 targets, veteran guy, 7 receptions, 65 yards in the 1 receiving touchdown that they had. And then you got LaQuinn Johnson stepping up. Young man, 10 targets, 6 receptions, 89 yards. It's good to have for Trey Harris and Quentin Johnson to have Keenan Allen and Aronde Gatson to have Keenan Allen around is great for that Chargers team. They are a great team. That is a great team, well-coached team. That's where the best coaches lie to me as a whole division goes, is in that AFC West. I still think all the teams are dangerous. Don't think none of them are bad, and I think they played hella good, man. Cortland Sutton had a breakout game. He had, he had a great game. I don't want to say breakout game. Got to watch my words, but he had a great game. 6 receptions, 118 yards, touchdown on that, and they lost by 3 to the Chargers, which is a division game. So they're always going to play each other really tough. The Saints and the Seahawks. Seahawks 44, Saints 13. I gotta say, man, Spencer Rattler, man, I don't know, man, if he has it. I just don't know. I don't want to put it all on him. I think they're still missing some things, but gotta be able to connect with some of those guys, man. And when you but who's the guys that they have outside of Chris Olave and Jawan Johnson? Who else is really stepping up? Brandon Cooks. They got to get some receiving help down there for the Saints. The Saints got to get some receivers. They got to get some help for Spencer Rattler on the outside. I think so, man. But yeah, they definitely do. Sam Darnold, he was 14 for 18 with 208 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just great examples of guys who struggled through their NFL career. If his stats ain't telling that managing the game can win games, I just don't know what else is, man. 49ers moved to 3-0, 16-15 victory over the Cardinals. And the Chiefs were able to they rolled the Giants 22-9. Get the 1-2. The Giants are 0-3 right now. And yeah, that's the NFL, man. Now, before I get on up out of here, man, I definitely want to talk about this whole Coach Prime situation. And with Coach Prime, it was this the whole thing with Shador Sanders and Shador Sanders not being not going to the Ravens or the Eagles, to me is to me I like how could I put this, man? Because I gotta find a video first off of Coach Prime. He was interviewed by a young man, and the young man, the guy asked him, the man asked him, he talked to Coach Prime, and he asked him about it, and he came out and he talked about it, and he said what he had to say, and I was just like, well, all right, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? He talked about him going to Colorado and Doris Sanders not being there. Why would he go? How could he learn from the bench on going to these teams? That's what he said. He was interviewed by who was it by? I'm looking at it and I'm trying to find it now for you guys. I think it was, I want to say it was Jake Chastney. I don't know if that's what it was. It was on the show. Said the guys keep it real on the show. They were talking about the game and everything else. And Coach Prime had just told him, okay, I don't know if I got it. The Deion Sanders episode was was it a New Heights episode or something like that? And they had him on a podcast and they asked him, about Shador and everything with him going. And it's just, all I have to say is this. All right, so I finally found it. I finally found the video